workout mama and baby video. This is my little co-star for today. He is 10 months old and about 20 pounds. Yeah, and he's ready to exercise. The following workout can be done either as a circuit where you're going from one exercise to the next and then coming back to start, or you can do each exercise separately. 2 sets of 15 is a great place to start. Always make sure you check with your doctor first. You want to wait until you've had your first post-partum checkup and just make sure that you're cleared for exercise. This workout isn't really a strength builder because as the baby gets older and heavier, you're also going to get stronger. Your muscles will adapt to what you're doing. Realistically, this workout is just a way of teaching you how to use the baby to make sure that you're not hurting yourself when you're picking up, twisting, going down to the floor and back up again, reaching into the crib. You're just making sure that your muscles are used to your new role as a mama. It's important to keep your energy up, so if you want to have a small snack about 20 minutes before working out, that's a great idea. My co-star has decided to snack just before we work out, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully there will be no spit-off incidents. Starting with squats. You can hold your baby however is best for the baby. This particular little guy is quite wiggly, so we're going to hold him like this in a football hold. Mama, you're going to have your legs, your feet about shoulder width apart, and you're just going to push your hips back like you're looking for a chair, like that, holding the baby in front. So we'll look at that from the side. So feet about hip width apart, shoulder width apart, and pushing the hips back. You want all your weight in your heels and baby weight in the front. The other way you can do a squat, which you probably remember from working out in pregnancy, is to do a sumo style, where you have a very wide stance, feet angled out about 45 degrees, and then you're just again pushing your hips back, pushing back, all your weight in your heels still, and from the side, pushing back, hips go back, like so. The progression from squats, once you feel comfortable doing that with the baby, is to move on to lunges. You can do lunges in a number of ways. You don't need much space, so again, it's sort of the same area that you would need for squats or sumo squats, just your living room, the park, wherever you happen to be with Bubby. So a lunge, we'll start with a forward lunge. You're just stepping forward, both knees bend, and stepping back to start. Stepping forward, both knees bend, back to start. Let's look at that from the side. Okay, so watch my knees. The back knee is almost to the floor, and I'm pushing back to get back to my starting position. That's a forward lunge. We can also do that in reverse, where we're starting with feet together, stepping back, and again, you see my back knee almost comes down to the floor. That's a reverse lunge. Then we move on to lateral lunges. You ready for lateral lunges? We could be slow for lateral. So a lateral lunge is literally just stepping out to the side, both feet still facing forward. So we're stepping out. Again, you're pushing your hip back. So it's a progression from a squat in the sense that it's the same movement. You want your hip pushing back, weight still in your heels, and push back to the start. And we can do that the other way as well. So you're working both your legs. And then we could do a crossover lunge or a curtsy lunge. This is kind of advanced. You want to still have your feet facing forward, but you're stepping forward, both knees bent. That's in front, a crossover in front, and behind would be like a curtsy and pushing back up. Let's look at that from the side. So in front, and then a curtsy. Good. Moving on to upper body. Upper body is easy. You're already doing this every day with the baby. The best way to do it, we're going to do a press first. So you take the baby like so. And we're just overhead, pressing overhead. And baby likes this too, right? Whee! 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 Is that fun? So that's just an overhead press. It's pretty narrow because your elbows are staying in close to your body. You can get your arms out a little bit, but that might be a bit hard on your shoulders. So just stick to the narrow overhead press with baby. If you want to do something a little bit different, you can do exercises from the floor with baby. So we'll move down to the floor and try that now. Moving on to exercises on the floor. So this is the best way for you to do a bench press, specifically a wide bench press where your elbows are coming out to the side. So we're just going to take baby like this and lay back. Yeah. Oh, and we're pressing overhead. Pressing overhead. So your elbows are coming out wide. It's the baby bench press. You can add a little crunch. A crunch. Like so, and get a little bit of abdominal work as well. Okay, so another exercise you can try, and I'm not saying this will work, is a plank. And I love doing planks. I think they're a great exercise for abdominal muscles, for stability and posture. You might wriggle away from me, so let's see how it goes. So we're just going to pop the baby down on the floor. You stay there. Come on the shoot. Yeah. And you can just plank over baby. This works better if your baby is not crawling away from you. Another exercise that we can do standing that's great for your upper body and also your abdominals is a twist or a chop. So you're just going to hold the baby out a little way and keep him happy. And then we're just going to lean a little into one side, so it's sort of like a mini lunge, and then you're twisting up to the other side. Your hip is following, so your foot swivels. And the baby, it's like you're throwing the baby over your shoulder. But you don't let go at the end. Right? Abdominals contracted, so they're working to help you twist. And then we would just do it the other way by transferring weight. What an adorable weight. Coming down to one side, twist. And twist, and twist. Is that fun? Yeah. The twist or the chop is a great one for new moms because it's a movement that you do every day with your baby. If you're picking baby up and turning around, you're picking baby up out of the car and turning, you don't want to use your back and just kind of wrench around. You want to try and get your hip involved and make sure your abdominals are strong and working for you. So you can do all of those exercises one at a time, one set of each. You can also do it as a circuit. Another great way of making it a great calorie burner is to incorporate upper and lower body at the same time. So what you might do with, for example, the twist, is to incorporate the squat. So we're going to get back into squat position and we'll squat and twist, squat and twist. So you're getting a great lower body workout at the same time that you're getting that twisting motion in for your upper body and for your abdominals. You can also do lunges with a press. So lunge and press, lunge and press, lunge and press. Is that fun? Pretty much any of the lower body exercises, you can use your upper body to work out the upper body while you're getting the lower body done. Okay, so we're going to try a deadlift. A deadlift is a little bit more of an advanced move for new mamas. So make sure that you've got the squat position down right. You want your shoulders back, chest open, and you're just going to almost exaggeratedly stick your butt in the air as you hinge from the hips. So you're keeping a neutral spine. Hinge from the hips, legs straight, and then up quickly. So this can actually be a fun one for the baby. You don't have to keep him at your chest like this. You can also have him out a little way. So hinge and up, hinge and up, hinge and up. Like the squat, which is just a great way of getting down quickly to the floor to pick something up, your baby or a toy or whatever, where you're using your lower body strength rather than just sort of torquing your back over to do it. The deadlift is a great way of picking things up as well. So let's just pop this little guy down for a second. There you go. So say I want to pick up this diaper bag, I can use the deadlift. So I'm hinging from the hips, shoulders back, just picking up like so. So that's just a great way of making sure that your back is safe while you're bending down to pick things up. Okay, so to do a knee extension, you just make sure baby is safe and sound on top of your shins, and you're just extending your knees. Extend your knees, like so. This will become more beneficial as baby gets heavier. Some babies love it, some babies don't. Thanks for watching. I hope you get some great use out of the mama baby workout and enjoy your new role as a mama and your new little bundle of joy. If you want more tips, workouts, and healthy recipes, you can visit my blog. It's trainingwithcarly.blogspot.com.